Welcome to ID Pilates Online. Today we are working on a fundamental exercise called double knee sways, which is going to mobilize the spine and rotation in a really nice and gentle, approachable way. So if you're new to Pilates, this is a really great place to start to get prepared for exercises like single leg circles, corkscrew, and spine twist. We'll start laying down flat on the mat with the knees bent. Instead of hip distance apart, which we do for a lot of our exercises, we actually want the knees squeezed all the way together here. So you want the inside of your knees, your thighs, your ankles, your big toes touching. We want a nice neutral spine, so just check in, make sure your rib cage is heavy into the mat, your sacrum, the back of your pelvis is anchored into the mat. There's a little bit of space behind your lumbar spine, but again, that rib cage is settling nice and heavy. Nice wide collarbones, open chest, easy shoulders, easy neck. Maybe you can relax your jaw as well. I want you to now think about those two legs as one unit. So it's almost as if you only have one leg here. So your two legs are now making one leg. We want to start the movement by allowing the knees to fall towards the left. Take your time here as we get used to it. When you let the knees fall to the left, your right hip will start to lift off the mat, but you want to keep the right rib cage and shoulder blade down heavy into the mat. This is building actual spinal rotation instead of just like a rolling effect. So if we're losing the connection of our upper body into the mat as we rotate, we're not actually getting pure spinal rotation. Next time you exhale, bring it back up. We're gonna move through it again slowly, and then eventually we'll speed it back up, working into those obliques. So you wanna inhale as you twist to the right. Keep your your left shoulder blade and the left side of your rib cage anchored into the mat. And then exhale, abdominals activate to bring you back to center. This is a very gentle load here, but we're still getting those muscles to do their job. Obliques start to work. So we inhale to rotate. I let my foot come on top of the other foot. Again, those legs are moving as one unit. The knees shouldn't slide. They should really stay together. And then exhale, pull from the center to come back. Inhale to rotate. Exhale it back to center. Inhale to rotate. Your collarbones stay parallel to the ceiling. Your nose stays pointing up to the ceiling. I want you to really think about separating below the belly button down and above the belly button up as two different units. And above that belly button is staying really still as below the belly button is moving into rotation. Keep going, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And then we can take it up in difficulty just one notch. So if you're ready for a progression, we'll bring the right leg up to a tabletop position, 90-degree angle at the hip, 90-degree angle at the knee. Bring the other leg up to meet it. Again, we're gonna squeeze all the way together so those knees and ankles are touching. We move as one unit. Inhale to twist the hips to carry the legs over. It's okay if it's smaller here, more challenging range of motion. Keep those right ribs pulling back into the mat, and then exhale it back to center. Knees stay on the same plane as the hips here, so try not to let the knees go towards the chest or away from the chest any more than when you started. Inhale, keep that opposite side of the body stable. It might be smaller than you want it to be, but I promise you, you want to take this time, especially as you're working through fundamentals and essential exercises here. We want to make sure we're doing it properly, really mobilizing those intervertebral segments of the spine. Back to center. Let's do one more each way. Inhale to twist. Exhale it back to center. And inhale to twist. You can press your hands into the mat. Exhale back to center. Place both feet down. Come on up, and you are all set. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.